How do I build muscle fast? Common question. Well, how do you do anything fast? I guess you put a lot of energy into it. Just want to run fast, put a lot of energy into it, you'll start running fast. Okay, so that's the really broad view. In terms of building muscle, what that means is lifting heavy. But it doesn't necessarily mean, like a powerlifting view, is the only way to build muscle. There's basically two ways you can look at it. Ultimately, you're looking at volume. So it's either volume through more weight and less reps, or it's volume through more reps, less weight, but you've got to get to failure. You've got to get your muscle to a point where you can't do anymore. And I think where a lot of people fail in this regard is by not actually pushing through. Like they'll fail, but then you might actually have some more reps in you 10 seconds, 15, 20 seconds later, that you can come back and push into it a bit more. So in terms of the heavy lifting, when you lift really heavy, you're talking about 3, 4, 5 reps. So you're talking about a weight that's getting pretty close to your 1 rep max. Arnold always said when you lift around about sort of 70% of your 1 rep max. He'd vary that, of course. He'd start with a light set, then do a heavier set, and sort of pyramid up a little bit. So your second set might be a bit heavier, third set a bit heavier, and then you might not have quite as much steam, so you drop back a bit and you drop back. And the ultimate of the drop back is the drop set, and that's where you just keep dropping a plate every set, and you just superset, which means you just do one set after the other. So, and that can be a really great way to train. I've found that when I go in the gym and I really want to push because I just want to get a bit more fitness in and just get a little bit more muscle, then I find that doing the drop set's really good. So you start a bit lighter, you start light, you do a warm-up set, and then you go a bit heavier, and then you might head towards like that sort of a 5 rep set on your third set, but that's really heavy, getting close to your 1 rep max. And then you drop the weight down a bit more, do more reps with those final sets, and then you drop set. So you might, like for example, if I'm doing a chest press or a pull down on a machine, I really like doing that with the cables as well for shoulders and back and things like that. Then you just drop you put the pin up each time, so you're dropping a plate every time. It gets lighter and lighter, and you might only rest a few seconds between. You can get a really good burn from that. If you're getting a nice burn, that your muscles really getting the work, that's a signifier that your muscles getting to that point. And then you really want to get to that point of failure, so that you just can't really do any more. You kind of, if you really pushed a bit more, you could get a little bit further in, but you don't want to sort of take it too far, but you want to get to that point of failure. You know what your limits are, push your limits, you'll find some new heights, get into it. Gym is awesome, lifting is awesome, you're awesome, have an awesome day.